Alright, let's get into it. For decades, getting into the United States has been like trying to get tickets to a Taylor Swift concert in Japan. You need luck, patience, and a whole lot of paperwork. But what if I told you the rules are changing and fast? This isn't just about some minor tweak to immigration policy. No. This is bigger. This is a quiet shift in global alliances, a geopolitical chess game where passport stamps are the pawns. The US is redrawing its map of trust, and the ripple effects will be felt across the entire planet. So buckle up, because things are about to get real. In 2025, the United States is opening its doors wider than ever before, with these 10 Asian countries at the front of the line for visa-free travel. Think about that, millions of people suddenly able to hop on a plane to New York, Louisiana, or Chicago with just an electronic authorization. But the real story isn't just who's getting in, it's why. Why now after all these years? Why these specific countries? And what does it mean for the rest of Asia, for the countries left waiting on the other side of the velvet rope? These aren't just bureaucratic decisions, they are calculated moves with massive implications for trade, tech, and global power dynamics. We're going to break down every single country on this list, from the heavy hitters to the surprise entries. We'll look at the deals being made behind closed doors, the data that drives these decisions, and what this new world order really means for you. This is the story of how a simple travel document can change everything. Let's uncover the truths behind these decisions. You're watching Hidden Realms, the place where global power moves are decoded and silent changes exposed. Hit subscribe now to stay informed before the rest of the world catches up. First up, the one everyone is talking about, India. Look, if India joins the Visa Waiver Program, it's not just a policy change, it's a seismic event. We're talking about a nation of 1.4 billion people. The potential for streamlined travel is staggering. Imagine millions of tech professionals from Bangalore, entrepreneurs from Mumbai, and students from Delhi being able to collaborate with Silicon Valley or Wall Street with minimal friction. This isn't just about tourism. It's about unlocking a torrent of human capital, innovation, and economic activity that could redefine the US-India relationship for the next century. The US needs India's talent, and India needs US markets. It's a symbiotic relationship on steroids. But let's be real, this is a massive undertaking. The sheer volume is a logistical puzzle. The US would need unprecedented confidence in India's security protocols and its ability to ensure travelers return home. This is why it's still a game-changer in the making, not a done deal. Granting visa-free access would be the ultimate diplomatic flex, a clear signal to the world that India is America's premier strategic partner in Asia. It would be a historic pivot, moving beyond just policy and into a deep foundational alliance. The stakes are incredibly high, but the potential rewards are even higher. Now let's talk about the Philippines. The connection between the US and the Philippines is deep, complex, and spans over a century. It's a bond forged in history, family ties, and military alliance. Millions of Filipino Americans form a vibrant part of the American fabric, and the cultural exchange is constant. So, putting the Philippines on the visa-free list seems like a no-brainer, right? It would be a homecoming of sorts, allowing families to reconnect and businesses to flourish without the bureaucratic hurdles that have defined travel for generations. It would be a powerful acknowledgement of a shared past and a shared future. But here's the catch. It's under review. That's government speak for it's complicated. The US is looking closely at things like visa overstay rates and the security of travel documents. For the Philippines to get the green light, it needs to prove that its systems are rock solid. If approved, this move would be transformative. It would unleash a new wave of travel, not just for tourism, but for cultural and familial connections that are the bedrock of this special relationship. It would be a powerful statement, turning a historical ally into a modern, fully integrated partner. Next, we head to Malaysia, a country that's been in talks for the Visa Waiver Program for years. Think of Malaysia as the ambitious rising star of Southeast Asia. It has a dynamic, export-driven economy, a growing middle class, and a strategic location that makes it a crucial player in the region. Getting visa-free access would be like getting a VIP pass to the global economic stage. It would supercharge tourism, make business deals smoother, and give Malaysian students easier access to American universities. It's a win-win that seems so close, yet so far. The negotiations are all about the details. The US has strict requirements, particularly on visa refusal rates, which need to be below 3%. Malaysia has been working hard to meet this benchmark, tightening its own border security and sharing more information with US authorities. If they can cross that finish line, it will be a huge victory, not just for Malaysia, but for the entire ASEAN bloc. It would set a precedent, showing other Southeast Asian nations that entry into this exclusive club is possible with the right reforms and a commitment to security cooperation. Now for a country you might not have expected. Brunei. This small, oil-rich nation on the island of Borneo is a perfect example of how the Visa Waiver Program isn't just about size or geopolitical noise, it's about trust and reliability. Brunei is the quiet kid in class who always gets an A+. They play by the rules, dot every I, and cross every T. Their secret to getting on the list? Meticulous adherence to the program's toughest standards. They have an extremely low visa refusal rate because, frankly, not many people are trying to leave illegally. Brunei's government maintains strict control over its citizens' travel, and its passport security is top-notch, incorporating the latest biometric features. This isn't about population numbers or trade volume, it's about being a low-risk partner. The United States looks at Brunei and sees stability, predictability, and a government that takes security seriously. For Brunei, visa-free travel is a mark of prestige, a recognition of its status as a responsible global citizen. It's a quiet but powerful entry that proves that in the world of international travel, sometimes the most reliable partners are the ones who make the least noise. Let's talk about Japan. Japan isn't new to this. They've been in the Visa Waiver Program since 1988. So why are we talking about them? Because Japan is the blueprint. They are the model of compliance. The gold standard that the United States points to when it tells other countries, this is how it's done. The relationship is built on decades of mutual respect, massive economic interdependence, and an almost flawless track record of compliance. Japanese tourists are a multi-billion-dollar industry for the United States, and Japanese businesses are deeply integrated into the American economy. The system works because it's a two-way street of immense value. The United States gets reliable, high-spending tourists and seamless business travel from a key ally. Japan gets frictionless access to its most important security and economic partner. There's virtually no issue with overstays or illegal immigration. The Japanese passport is consistently ranked as one of the most powerful in the world, and its inclusion in the Visa Waiver Program is a major reason why. Japan isn't just a member of the club, they helped build the clubhouse, and they remain the benchmark for every other country aspiring to join. Shifting to the Middle East, we have a recent addition, Qatar. Joining in November 2024, Qatar's entry is a masterclass in modern diplomacy. For years, Qatar has positioned itself as a key mediator and a strategic hub in a volatile region. They host the largest United States military base in the Middle East, Al Udeid Air Base, which is critical for American operations. This isn't just a friendly gesture, it's a strategic necessity for the United States to reward such a crucial partner. Qatar has leveraged its wealth and diplomatic skill to become indispensable. But it's not just about military bases. Qatar has proven its commitment to global security standards and counter-terrorism cooperation. They've invested heavily in state-of-the-art airport security at Hamad International, and have shared vital intelligence with United States agencies. By granting Qatar visa-free travel, the United States is sending a clear message. If you are a stable, reliable partner who plays a constructive role on the world stage, you will be rewarded. It's a transactional relationship, but one built on a foundation of shared strategic interests. Another recent and significant addition is Israel, which joined in October 2023. This was, honestly, a long time coming, and the culmination of decades of intense lobbying and diplomatic alignment. For the United States, Israel is more than just an ally, it's really an extension of its strategic interests in the Middle East. The intelligence sharing between the Mossad and the CIA is, well, legendary. The military cooperation is pretty much unparalleled. Granting visa-free travel was the logical next step in cementing this unbreakable bond. It was both a political and symbolic victory for both nations. However, getting here wasn't easy. A key hurdle was the United States' demand for reciprocity, that Israel treat all U.S. citizens, including Palestinian Americans, equally at its borders and checkpoints. After lengthy and tense negotiations, Israel agreed to new policies, paving the way for its inclusion. This move demonstrates that, even for America's closest allies, the requirements for the Visa Waiver Program are non-negotiable. It's a powerful statement about American values and the rule of law, even when dealing with its most ironclad partners. Next up is Taiwan, expected to see its status solidified by March 2025. Taiwan's case is, honestly, unique and incredibly strategic. It's not just about tourism or trade, it's a powerful geopolitical statement. In the face of increasing pressure from Beijing, the United States is using the Visa Waiver Program to strengthen its ties with Taipei and reward its democratic partner. It's a subtle but, unmistakable way of reinforcing Taiwan's legitimacy on the international stage. Every Taiwanese traveler who enters the United States without a visa is a small act of defiance against China's claims. On a practical level, Taiwan has earned its spot. Taiwanese travelers are known for being highly disciplined, with extremely low overstay rates. The country has a robust, high-tech economy and its passport security is world-class. Think about it. Taiwan is home to TSMC, the world's most important chipmaker. Seamless travel between Taiwan's tech hubs and Silicon Valley is critical for the global supply chain. This isn't just about rewarding a friend, it's about protecting a vital economic and strategic asset. Granting visa-free status is a pragmatic move wrapped in a powerful symbolic gesture. Now let's look at Singapore. Like Japan, Singapore has been a long-standing member of the Visa Waiver Program, and for good reason. Singapore operates with a level of efficiency and precision that, honestly, few countries can match. It's a global hub for finance, logistics, and technology. Its Changi Airport is consistently ranked the best in the world. The United States-Singapore relationship is built on a foundation of mutual trust and a shared belief in a rules-based international order. They are a small nation with an outsized global influence. The key to Singapore's continued and effortless participation is data. Singapore's travel records are immaculate. Their immigration and security systems are so advanced that they seamlessly integrate with United States requirements. This creates a high-trust environment where the United States has full confidence that Singaporean travelers are who they say they are. It's a partnership fueled by terabytes of secure information and a mutual understanding that in the 21st century, security and convenience must go hand in hand. Singapore isn't just in the program, it's a pillar holding it up. Finally, we have South Korea, another long-standing and vital member of the program. The United States-South Korea alliance was forged in war and has since blossomed into one of the most dynamic partnerships in the world. But today, the relationship is about so much more than military strength. It's about cultural power. From K-pop giants like BTS and Blackpink selling out United States stadiums to Korean cinema winning Oscars, South Korean culture has taken the world by storm. Visa-free travel has been essential fuel for this cultural exchange. This access is a symbol of the deep trust between the two nations. South Korea has a track record of respecting immigration laws, with its citizens traveling for tourism, business, and education, and returning home as expected. The partnership is a testament to shared democratic values and a commitment to mutual prosperity. For thousands of students, artists, and entrepreneurs, the ability to travel freely has unlocked opportunities that were once unimaginable. It shows that when two countries build a relationship on a foundation of respect, the doors don't just open, they disappear. So there you have it, 10 countries, 10 different stories, all leading to the same place, a redefined relationship with the United States. From the strategic necessity of Israel and Qatar to the economic powerhouse of Japan and the potential game-changer of India, each country's journey into the visa-free world tells us something crucial about American priorities in 2025. These decisions are a complex cocktail of economics, security, and raw geopolitics. Which country surprised you the most, and where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. Never forget, this is more than immigration news, it's a global rebalancing. Visa-free access isn't just about convenience. It's about trust, influence, and strategic alignment. The United States is drawing new lines on the world map, separating trusted partners from the rest. Where a country stands on this list is a powerful indicator of its place in the new global order. It's a silent signal of who's in, who's out, and who's next. This is the real-world impact of diplomacy, where a passport stamp can be as powerful as a treaty. And the story doesn't end here. If this video opened your eyes, you won't believe the 10 most overlooked Asian countries in 2025. That video connects directly to this story, and it's live now on Hidden Realms. We explore the nations that aren't on this list and why they might be the next big players. Share this with anyone planning to visit the United States in 2025. They might be just one policy away from a whole new reality. Stay curious, stay informed, stay with Hidden Realms.